Hey everybody, welcome back to theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Again, it's theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Keep your questions coming in, whether you want to email me, it's Dan at theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Call or text 949-415-6256. Follow me on any social network. Hello to all you guys at DIA 2015. I'm not there. I'm here doing actual work. Just kidding. But yeah, I'm out here consulting with clients, getting back to people's emails. I just got back from vacation, getting more studies, helping people negotiate their budgets, recruiting, just all kinds of stuff today on my first day back. That's why I didn't go to DIA, but I'm looking forward to hearing back from you guys. I'll be interviewing some of you guys in the following weeks about DIA and about a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, have fun out there and be productive. And as I was doing all this work today, I came across a good topic for a video. The person told me to keep them confidential, but it's one of my, I don't know if they're a client yet, officially I have to check, but they're close. But that's not the point. The point is that they have an established research clinic. So this person's the owner of the site. And one of the themes that kept coming up, because they just can't get over some kind of obstacle blocking them from getting over the $1 million gross revenue per year revenue, right, for their site. They've been in business since like the 90s. They got plenty of studies, so they don't need my help for getting them studies. Unlike most startups, they typically hire me to get them studies. They don't need my help negotiating budgets, which was my previous video to another client who did need my help for that. What they need is like some real management consulting. So they're having problems because their study coordinators, I guess, are just, it seems like they're overwhelmed and they're not meeting the demands of the monitors and the sponsors, and it's causing issues, and they got tons of studies. But one of the interesting things that this person brought up is the lack of PI oversight that the coordinators were telling this person was the main issue at the site. And so there's two ways to really look at this issue, and I haven't actually formally met with the client, so I don't know. But there's two possibilities here. Okay, so let's just rewind it a little. So the FDA wants to think that PIs have 100% oversight of every study at their site. This may or may not be true. I would say 5% of sites actually have the PI doing everything, all assessments, even some data entry. For those sites, I don't even know why or if they have study coordinators. Then other sites, you get into other sites where it's like zero PI involvement, and this is again another 5 to 10%, where the PI is like nowhere to be found. They just sign papers and backdate, and then you got everyone else in between, and that's where the majority of people live in. So if the case is that your PI and your site is actually operating at the one extreme, where the PI is never there and doesn't have any oversight, that could be a serious issue that can possibly be fixed by either having one of your sub-Is become the PI, or just having your PI delegate more duties to different staff members, because there is a delegation of duties log for a reason. The FDA and sponsors understand that PIs can't possibly do every assessment for every study, and they don't need to, okay? So what they need to do is be willing to delegate people like sub-Is or study coordinators and train these people on how to follow GCP, how to protect the safety of study participants, how to follow the protocol and not have too many deviations, and have a general understanding of what is actually going on in the study, and also talking to the monitors, reviewing monitor action items from each of the monitoring visits. So if that's not going on, then your coordinators have a point. But if that is going on, and your coordinators are just using the fact that the PI is not doing every assessment as an excuse because they don't want to do it themselves, even though they're delegated to do it, and hence they're overworked. That could be an excuse that they're using, and we're going to find out soon enough as we get more involved in your business. But I just wanted to create a video today. I thought it was a good topic on PI oversight. So there's the academic thinking that PI has 100% oversight of a site, and then there's the practical, like real world answer, which is PI has about as much oversight as he or she needs to have, and that varies from 0 to 5% at vast minority of the sites out there to 100% at another minority of the sites out there, and then everyone else in between. So it could be like 20% oversight, 30%, 40, 50. And when I say oversight, I mean actual time at the site or interacting with people, discussing the study with their sub-Is or training staff. So usually a good number is like 50%. At my sites, we have plenty of sub-Is that are delegated on the delegation of duties log. The PI is always in constant communication with everyone on the delegation of duties log and the monitors, and they make sure action items are resolved. This is what you need to do for your site, but just wanted to give some of you guys out there a heads up on what PI oversight actually means. So hopefully this helps. Thanks for your question. Keep them coming. Dan at theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Take care.
Yeah.